Hi, fifth graders. Today we're on Unit 3, Lesson 4, and we're going to be talking about sounds and syllables. So you should be on page 30 in your student book. It looks like this. Okay. Now I'm just going to do a quick review with you about what a sound looks like when it's written and what syllables are. And then what our words are for this week. On our word list, on the first part is a related words, and they are all with the schwa sound. So we're going to review what that looks like. Okay, first of all, see my whiteboard here. When a letter is shown between two slanted lines like this, it represents a sound. So this would represent the N sound, or it would sound like N. Okay, so over here, let's see, this would be the E sound, and it could be E or E. This would sound like S for the S sound, M for the M sound, B for the B sound. So whenever you see letters written between two slanted lines like this, it's just telling you that it represents the sound that that letter makes. Okay? Now, for the second part of this, remember that the schwa sound, that sounds like a short U, so in our words this week. But it's not spelled with a U, it's spelled with an A. Like plasma is at the end, the sound is at the end, or adobe, the sound is at the beginning of the word. So all of your words this week have a schwa sound in that first part of your word list, and on the worksheet you're going to be working with sounds. Okay, let me just review for you syllables, because you're also going to be working with syllables. Now, sometimes when I think of a syllable, I like to either clap the parts of the word, the syllables, or I touch the bottom of my chin. So let me show you that. When I say the word adobe, I count the number of times my chin drops. Adobe. So that has 3 syllables. Okay. I can also count out the syllables, like in plasma. I can say plasma. And I clapped twice, so it has 2 syllables. So use those little tricks to help you figure out syllables. Now, on your worksheet on page 30, it says to find a spelling word to match each description, you're going to write the word on the line after the description. So number 1 there says a word that begins with a schwa sound and ends with a long E sound. So let's look at the list and see which word that you might find that begins with a schwa and ends with the long E. So I'm looking down my list here. Okay. Can you guys find a word that begins with a schwa and ends with a long E sound? Okay, I see ability, that begins with a schwa and ends with a long E, or adobe, that begins with a schwa and ends with a long E. So I could put either one of those on the line there. Okay. Number 2, go ahead and do the rest 2 through 10 on your own, and then you're going to go back into the Illuminate classroom, so you can just pause this video until you're done. And when you're done with that worksheet, go back to the classroom and I have some instructions for you. Bye!